Bienvenidos and welcome to Maria's Spanish Acquisition Kitchen, where we're going to learn a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of cooking, and a little bit of the history of the food too. So, empezamos. Let's get started. Clase, what do these foods have in common? Maíz. Did you know that over 10,000 years ago, corn did not even exist? Corn is a human invention, developed thousands of years ago by people living in central Mexico. The development of corn represents one of the first feats of genetic engineering. A special relationship exists between many indigenous Mexicans and maíz. There is a popular saying in Mexico: Somos hombres de maíz. We are men of corn. The Mayans were one of the most sophisticated ancient tribes of Mesoamerica, living in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, y Belize. One of their stories explain how mankind was created. The Mayan gods wanted to create men who could think, who could keep the days. The first humans were made of mud. This didn't work out because these humans kept falling apart. The next humans, the creators made with wood. These didn't work out either because they had no memory and no emotions. On the last try, the creators used corn. This time was a success. These humans could talk, could learn, had emotions, and could worship the gods properly. How curious. Men were made of corn, and yet man created corn. So, how did ancient Mexicans create corn? This had been a mystery for modern day scientists for a long time. In 1939, scientist George Beadle hypothesized that maize was created by crossbreeding teosinte, a tall grass native to the area of Mexico. At first, the science community did not take this hypothesis seriously at all. But Mr. Beadle did not give up. When he retired 30 years later, he conducted a massive, large-scale experiment to prove once and for all that teosinte is the ancient ancestor of corn. Today, most scientists agree with George Beadle's original hypothesis. So what does crossbreeding or selective breeding teosinte to get corn mean? A very simple, unsophisticated explanation. Farmers will crossbreed animals and plants with traits that are preferred. For example, farmers would prefer to breed a meatier larger rooster with a meatier larger hen because they will have meatier babies, more meat on the bone to eat. An ear of teosinte is only about 3 inches long and has about 5 to 12 kernels that are covered in a rock-hard shell. Ancient farmers noticed that some teosinte plants had larger ears with more kernels and softer shells. Since these plants were preferred, the farmers would continue to select and grow these teosintes. This did not happen overnight. It probably took many years, or 1 or 2 lifetimes, until corn as we know it today came into existence. Corn that is wrapped in husks with an average of 800 kernels, and that rock-hard shell is now a thin layer that gets stuck in your teeth. When Europeans arrived to the Americas in 1492, corn was a staple product from Canada all the way to South America. If left alone, a field of wheat or rice will grow wild all on its own for many, many years. Not so with corn. Maize cannot reproduce without human intervention. The husks never completely open by themselves. Humans have to open them for the corn to fertilize and reproduce. Corn needs us, and we need corn. Somos hombres de maíz. Para preparar elote necesitas 6 mazorcas de maíz, media taza de mayonesa, media taza de queso cotija, media taza de cilantro picado, el jugo de media lima y chile en polvo, o si no quieres chile en polvo, paprika, o si no quieres paprika también puedes usar tajín, el que te gusta más. También necesitas una olla grande y 2 recipientes rectangulares. Tienes que llenar la olla con mucha agua y el agua a hervir. Cuando hierve el agua, tienen que poner el maíz o el elote en el agua con mucho cuidado. En el recipiente rectangular tienen media taza de mayonesa y con el queso cotija cortar 1/3, no la mitad, 1/3 de queso cotija y mira. Ahora el jugo de la lima, media lima, la mitad de una lima. Y mezclar. En este recipiente rectangular vamos a poner un poquito más del queso. Y el cilantro, media taza de cilantro picado y mezclar. Ahora tienes que quitar el elote de la olla y dejarlo unos minutos. El elote está muy caliente. Tienes que esperar unos minutos. Después de 7-8 minutos, el elote no está muy caliente. Y ahora van a poner el maíz en la mayonesa con queso y darle unas vueltas en la mayonesa con queso. Tienen que cubrir el maíz. Cubrirlo bien. Cubrir el maíz más. Y poner el maíz en el queso con cilantro. Y ahora, si te gusta paprika, poner paprika. Si te gusta chile en polvo o si te gusta tajín. Y a mí me gusta el tajín. Buenazo.